let's look at Satan's timeline. So at one point, Satan, he was in heaven. He was a beautiful angelic being. And then at some point, he began to realize that, and pride and jealousy possessed him. Jealousy of God. And so he had a falling out with God, and after that, he and the fallen angels that he convinced to take his side were kicked out of the highest heaven and were allowed to roam the earth and the heavens. Now, just as we've seen before, even after he was kicked out, sometimes he would visit heaven to try and accuse the people of God like he tried to do with Job. But we know the day will come when he is completely banned from the heavenly realms, when Michael, the archangel, defeats him. And then Satan will be thrown to the earth. Satan will empower the Antichrist. And after the Antichrist rises and creates chaos, we know that then Jesus will return. And once Jesus returns, look at what Revelation says will happen to Satan then. Revelation 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel coming down out of heaven, having the key to the abyss, and holding in his hand a great chain. Verse 3. And he threw him into the abyss, and locked and sealed it over him to keep him from deceiving the nations any more until the 1,000 years were ended. After that, he must be set free for a short time. So basically, we see here that at this point, when Jesus returns, then Satan will be thrown where? Into the abyss. Now, if you're reading along in the King James Version, it may read that he was cast into the bottomless pit. But again, if you look at the original Greek word there, the bottomless pit there is translated from the Greek word abyssos, which is where we get the word abyss. And so even in the King James Version, really all versions, the root word there is abyss. And what does that refer to? It refers to, of course, the bottomless pit, and it is used in the Bible to refer to often the lowest parts in the earth. There are some who would argue that this is actually within the core of the earth or in the center of it. And so we see that in Revelation, he will be thrown into the abyss or the lowest parts of Sheol, and that aligns perfectly with the prophecy in Isaiah 14, which says he will be brought down to the far reaches of the pit. And then it says that those who see him will almost be in shock. They will almost mock him, like, this is the guy who deceived the world. So there you have it. Very interesting. And of course, if you have researched this, please share your insights as well.